Hi, this is Todd, and you're listening to the Little Kids Big Hearts podcast. I'm excited to share a fictional story with you today, The Qook-a-lackas Absolutely Exactly Everything Equal Day. Welcome to Storytime. Once upon a time, in the Land of Qook-a-lackas, Kix and Kelenor were arguing over the last quittleberry muffin. Again. "That's my muffin," Kix shouted. "No," shouted Kelenor. "You are the one who ate birthday cake last night, aren't you? The least you could do is not be a breakfast hog." "It's not my fault that you were at rehearsal last night," said Kix. "You missed out. That doesn't mean you eat double muffins." "It's not fair," shouted Kelenor. "Quamma, I'm starving and Kelenor is hoarding the quittleberry muffins," screamed Kix. Quamira, the twins' parent, swept into the kitchen. "I've heard enough, Kix and Kelenor," Quamira said. "You are siblings. This is not a qook-a match." The twins both protested. "It's not fair. I want that muffin." "I told you we are not going through life tallying what everyone else has. Try to be glad for what you have." "But it's not fair," Kix and Kelenor shouted at the same time. "Okay, you two. Here's what we're going to do," said Quamira. "Tomorrow will be absolutely exactly everything equal day. Everything will be exactly the same for both of you." Kix and Kelenor exchanged happy looks. "Finally," said Kix. "That sounds good to me," Kelenor agreed. "We'll see," Quamira said. The next day, when the sun rose over the land of Qook-a-lackas, it was the absolutely exactly everything equal day. At breakfast, Quamira gave each sibling the exact same meal: a bowl of overnight quittles, half a muffin, and identical mugs filled with precisely 5 ounces of cloudberry juice. When Kelenor finished the quittles and asked for a little more, Quamira said, No, not for you. Not unless Kix gets more too." "But I'm still hungry, and Kix is the slowest eater in the history of Qook-a-lackas," Kelenor said. "But breakfast wouldn't be equal if only you got more," Quamira said. Kix hesitated over their half-eaten muffin. "I don't want the rest," Kix mumbled. "Then Kelenor can't have theirs either," Quamira said, clearing both muffins off the table. By the end of breakfast, neither sibling felt satisfied. "Quamma, will you braid my hair before school?" Kix said. Quamira set both qook-a-lackas down on a kitchen chair and gave both braids. Braids aren't my look," Kelenor said. "On absolutely exactly everything equal day, they are," replied Quamira, before weighing down both qook-a-lackas' backpacks with exactly 21 pounds of canned quittleberries that needed to be delivered to the Quittleberry Charity Drive at the Qook-a-mentary School. "This is heavy," Kix and Kelenor complained. "At least the weight is fairly distributed, right?" asked Quamira. After school, Kelenor had to practice quibble even though it was Kix's favorite sport. "Wait, a quibble isn't my game," Kix groaned. "But it's only fair that you practice if Kelenor gets to practice," said Quamira. "Good luck." Back home, Kix struggled with their qook-a-nometry homework, so Quamira called for the village tutor for both qook-a-lackas. "But I don't need help with my qook-a-nometry," Kelenor protested. "Fair means equal, equal means the same," Quamira reminded them. The twins were getting tired, and it wasn't even dinner time. They weren't allowed to choose different storybooks to read during quiet time, so they both had to listen to their parents' choice, a textbook history of the Great Puddle Debate of 1894. "This is ridiculous," Kix complained. "Yeah," Kelenor agreed. "It's not fair." Quamira smiled. "I believe this is exactly what you asked for, qook-a-lackas," Quamira said. "You both wanted to have an absolutely exactly everything equal day, and you got it." The twins sputtered. "It wasn't fair, though," Kix said. "This day was worse than yesterday, and it was actually the worst day ever." "It might have been equal, but it was not fair," Kelenor agreed. Equal might sometimes mean fair, but that's definitely not what it meant today. Quamira nodded. Exactly. I think fairness means understanding what helps each qook-a-lacka or qook-a-lake get what they need to do their best, not just dividing everything into perfect halves. You two have different passions and needs, so you don't each need half of everything. You each need your own mix of advice and support. At that point, the twins fell into a deep sleep. The next day, and every day after that, Kix and Kelenor were happy to wake up to unequal but fair days. They ate different breakfasts, wore different outfits, read different books, practiced different sports, and played with different friends. And that's just the way they liked it. The end.